So
Yes, I can.
we are on the second floor of the Falinescu Manor in the village of Erasnu. You have been exploring this otherwise unoccupied. I mean, not that people don't live here, but they're not home now. You've encountered the ghostly resident of the girl Isabella. Um, and while you were exploring this room up here, which was once a master bedchamber, but now it contains 5 large tables that have bodies in various states of autopsy. Um, the far table, Silas approached, and the body on it actually stood up and initiated this combat round. So if you haven't rolled initiative yet, go ahead and do so now, and we will do combat with the golem that has arisen.
This is genuinely the best session so far because I rolled above a 10.
2, 3, 4.
Yay!
Woo!
Little things.
Little things. All right. So it's just the one. Is it just the one golem that's animated?
Okay, so I think we're waiting on an initiative from Chove. We didn't get Chove's initiative.
Yeah, I was just checking chat. I don't know if maybe my connection's a little slow, but I don't see anyone else's initiative beyond Fancy's. Let me just refresh my page.
Yeah.
Because I heard you say you rolled higher, but I'm like looking at the chat. I'm like, where's the initiative?
Right.
I know it's hard to believe.
You broke the game. We have to refresh.
Yeah, that's what happened. The paladin rolls above a 10 on initiative. The roll 20 just shits the bed.
You know what? To be fair, when I first loaded in, I had to refresh it because I was in that fun little gray limbo of like, you're the only player on the screen right now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Dan, I need control of the ghost because I will force this 9-year-old to fight for me. That sounds weird.
I got it for you.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
I probably shouldn't say that.
Okay.
I'm like,
Now
it's
it's
weird
loading
that
up.
you didn't think to not say that.
We were just talking about that. By the way, Everett's a little horrified that you're a girl. He'll watch with interest.
All right. My character sheet will reload. Finally. Alright, I'm gonna hit initiative. I haven't selected my token, I apologize now, but
Oh, that's all good.
just to get the initiative going.
His power just.
Is it showing up? Oh my god, why is
Nah.
Roll20 doing this to me today?
I know. I haven't seen it yet, but
I've hit the initiative on the sheet twice now. Okay, hold on. Let me refresh one more time.
here, you know what I can do? I can call up your sheet and I can roll it for you.
Please. Roll20 does not like me right
There
now.
you go. So you got 17.
Adam.
All right, and so acting first is our golem. Now this golem has a massive mechanical pincer that is kind of coming off of the his right side, and he is going to be attacking Silas first with that pincer. And he critted.
Still doesn't have power, so he.
So you took 7 points of damage, Silas, and you are grappled by the pincer. And then a 15, he follows it up with the slam attack, which you're still able to wiggle free from. And then we go back to Fancy.
I'm here. It's a process.
So you're casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter. It's a concentration spell.
Correct.
All right. Creature that you can see within range perceives everything is funny. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. He did not. Or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up. Prone and incapacitated.
Is his wisdom less than 4?
No.
All right. I'm done.
At the
Just
end
gonna
of
chill
each
here.
of it, at the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another Wisdom save. Target has advantage on the save if it's triggered by damage. At the end of each of its turns, and if it takes damage. Alright, it's DC 15. Okay. Alright, Fancy sends the golem into a fit of laughter, and it pitches over, back against the table and then down against the floor. In a fit of laughter, we're going to say that it has released Silas from its pincer grasp. Chove.
Doing that weird thing where I'm in limbo again.
You're rather perceptive, aren't you, Chove?
I am. Unfortunately, I have just gotten the death screen again for unresponsive pages
Oh,
for
no.
Roll20.
Oh, darn. Well,
Okay, this you know what? I'm playing on my laptop right now. Let me just move to my desktop. It will literally take me 5 seconds. I'm 5
Sure,
feet away
sure,
from
sure.
it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Be right back, sorry.
And you've happened to Adam, right?
Yeah, oh my god, power just went out. And it's back on and it's out again. Oh, man.
What?
Adam's power went out, so he lost Compooper.
Why doesn't he have a generator?
That's a tall order.
I didn't think there was anything on that part of
I
the.
thought we all agreed before we started this that my night wouldn't be interrupted with any of your frivolous complaints.
Oh my god, it is a bad night for folks.
Oh, right. Getting it. Alright, just trying to get Roll20 loading, but it looks good so far.
Excellent.
Alright. Yeah, it's already okay. Why do I keep ending up in this gray limbo? Let me just refresh real fast. It's so strange. I don't understand why it keeps like loading me. It says I'm on the map, but it's saying I'm the only person on the map though when it loads up. All right, hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's fingers crossed right now. Seeing this flesh golem. Very quick question.
Mhm.
If I attack it, will that like disrupt the laughter if it takes damage?
If it takes damage, it gets to repeat its saving throw with advantage against ending the hideous laughter.
Okay.
Range attacks are at disadvantage.
Back.
Hi.
Oh, excellent! Power's back.
Yay.
Okay.
Range attacks are at disadvantage when it's prone. Sorry.
No. That's good because I'm currently keeping my distance. To answer your question earlier, yes. I am very perceptive. My passive is 16.
So you can see that this flesh golem was once, just because you recognize him from the artwork, that this was the once patron of the house, Glovia's former husband or late husband, Lucian.
Very disturbing. That's
This
gross.
is the toy maker who was responsible for all the toy soldiers and that mechanical control box.
Blinsky?
No,
No, Blinsky's not here.
no.
This is the dude responsible for me taking 3 levels in Ranger to become Swarm Keeper.
For the toy soldiers.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not a computer thing. It's Roll20 does not like my account today thing because it's now giving my desktop messages where it's saying we're waiting for it to become responsive, so I have to exit again. I'm so sorry. I can, if you are willing to roll my sheet for me.
Absolutely. What would you like to do?
Yeah. So as of right now, I think making that realization, Chove looks a little horrified, and knowing that his daughter is there, I think she's not gonna attack, but rather so she'll have her bow ready in case like he tries again. And I look at Silas and I go, Silas, I think what's the little girl's name again? I'm so sorry.
Isabella.
Isabella. I'm like, I think we found Isabella's dad. I think we found at least one parent. And can I make a check could you make a check for me to see if I recognize any of the other golems as maybe her mom?
Yeah, right. I'll give you a perception check on that. You rolled a 22, and definitely not. Glovia is not among the others.
Okay. Yeah, I think for right now I'll quote hold my action to in case he tries again, I can shoot him if he tries something to grab Silas, but for right now I'm just gonna kind of be like, yeah, I think I know why he grabbed you, Silas. This is Isabella's dad. Or was. I don't know if it's the same person.
Kind of ironic that the toy maker becomes a toy himself.
Very ironic.
What do you want to do about it, Silas?
I no longer. Well, old Silas would have ordered the daughter to attack her father because that's funny.
It's funny.
Just got a bit of an update. Power might just start flicking on and off at random points because the power company sucks. So, but old Silas would have made the ghost attack her own father because that's kind of fucked up and funny. But no, this new one doesn't want to do that. So I'm just gonna put their father out of his misery.
All right.
So, one with the sun sword. 13 probably misses, doesn't it?
It does not. That hits.
Holy sh! Oh right, no, it's a golem. It's a really low AC for some reason. Well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna divine smite that because it shouldn't be alive. It's not considered a fiend or undead, is it?
No, it is a construct.
Okay, good to know. 22 points of damage for that first strike.
22. All right.
God, I love being a paladin. It's so much fun. Second strike, 16. That'll hit
Yeah.
for another divine smite. It has been smitten for 22.
22 more. 2 big hits.
2 big hits, and bonus action, gonna do myself a favor and cast Shield of Faith. Okay,
Concentration
so that's what I do.
spell. All right. All right. Everett.
Does the golem get his saving throw? Because he's
Oh, you know what? He does. He gets. Thank you very much for that reminder. Silas just hit him
and the
twice.
inspiration that comes with it.
Right. Yeah. You know what? Go ahead and have it, because I just completely blew through it without any regard. But he gets 2 saving throws with advantage now against DC 15. So here he is with advantage. He failed, and he failed. He's still under the effects of the spell.
So because of that, that must have been one hell of a joke. Because of that, hold his name. As soon as the golem stands,
As soon as the golem stands, what?
his produce flame will go.
So you're gonna hold that until he stands.
They stand.
All right.
Because if he stands, that means he saved.
Right. Space Bear.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to throw my hex on him.
All right. Let me guess. Wait. I don't wanna get it wrong. But is it Eldritch Blast?
Do you want to just roll it for me?
You would let me do that? Thank you. Here
Go
it
ahead.
comes. Here it comes.
right.
Where is it? There you go.
Thank you.
2 hits for 14 and 17, so 31 points of damage. 2 more saving throws. I said 31, right?
Yep.
31 points of damage, 2 saves. Add advantage because it's damage.
Oh.
So this first one, he ends the effect. So off comes the incapacitated. He's still prone because he hasn't stood up yet. All right, and now it is his turn. Now he's also got a special property that he goes berserk if he starts his turn below a certain hit point threshold. So he is going berserk. On each of its turns while berserk, the golem attacks the nearest creature it can see. So that would be Silas. No big leap of logic there. That's what I would have done anyway, but he spends half of his movement to stand up.
This flame goes off.
Yeah, the produce flame goes off, so let's resolve that.
We're not ready.
Eight just misses.
Just.
His AC is his 8. I literally could not miss.
His AC is 9. Right. Well, a
His
1 is
AC
always an automatic miss, so you got a 5% chance of missing
Okay.
him flat out.
But his armor class is my bonus to hit.
And I missed. Thank you for making me feel good about us.
All right, so here comes the pincer attack at Silas. That misses. And here comes the slam attack. 26 hits for 16
That
bludgeoning
hits.
damage.
Okay, so it takes 16. I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
All right, don't fail me now. Didn't fail me now.
No, you're still concentrating.
Oh, on that slam, I would like to Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
He has done me a great insult, so I will do the same to him. Don't add Divine Smite to this. God damn. That's inflict wounds. That's not what I meant to do. So I need to make a yeah, DC 15 dex save or take 20 points of fire damage.
Failed. 20 fire damage.
Yeah, just the sparks coming off my armor just detonate his direction. Unfortunate for him. I'm also out of second level spell slots now. That's not an issue, really.
All right. And so that was 2 attacks at you with a reaction that you made, and then we come back to the top of the round at Fancy.
I'm casting Dissonant Whispers on the golem.
Wisdom save. Failed. 7 psychic damage. What else happens to him? It must
Did Joe's
immediately use
power-
its reaction to move as
Cast
far
to,
away as speed allows. Now, Silas doesn't get an opportunity attack because he already used his reaction. So the golem moves to the far end of the room. Jove.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I mean, moved. I'm not going to inherently attack it, but I certainly will keep an eye out in case he breaks it, so I can hit it. But I'm gonna look at Isabella, and I'm gonna try and ask her, where's your mom? Like, seeing that that's her dad and knowing what this is, I'm like, did your mom do this?
Now,
Is
to be
this
clear, Isabella did not follow you into this room. She is still outside because her mom
Oh.
never allowed her into
Okay,
her workshop.
I see.
Right, and I didn't tell her to come in to break that.
Right. Right.
Right, but that yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that is her dad. That is her dad. Okay. Oh, hold on. How much movement do I have left? I went there, but okay. So I'm just curious. What is this over here?
That is an alchemist bench.
Oh fuck! I'm not the person to look at that. Know what it
Yeah.
is. Arcana? No. Intelligence? God, no. Not Jove. It's not the for Jove, but can I just do like a perception check to see if it's been used recently?
Sure.
Okay. Finally my sheet works. Oh, thank God.
I mean, you have to define recently. Yes. There's some heavier dust on some of the things in the back, and some of the things in the front definitely haven't accumulated as much, implying that this stuff has been moved around, that it's not all universally aged. But I don't know that you could make a determination to say whether somebody was messing with it today or whether just be able to tell it's been messed with in the past, week or so.
But as long as something has just recently been used is what I was kind of looking for. Okay.
Right. Semi-recently, right.
Okay, so someone a while ago was here. So that's the question I had. This wasn't something long time coming. Okay. But yeah, I guess I'll just keep my eyes trained onto where the golem is now leaving in case he tries coming back. I'll have my action ready to hit him with a bow attack.
All right, Silas, you want to put this thing out of its misery?
I do. I'm just gonna walk right over to it and give it 2 strikes with my sword.
It'd probably only take one.
14. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Roll20 is being a little funky
Yeah, I
tonight,
just
isn't
died
it?
like 3 times.
Right?
Guys, it means we get triple the XP.
So congratulations, you've defeated the flesh golem with nary a scratch, and that's 100 XP each.
Nice. Heck yeah! Now we're at 20,000. Unless I'm missing, we're at 20,000 and 9. Yeah, 20. I cannot math right now. Hold on.
1,000.
Yeah, 20,085. Guys, we're getting closer.
That didn't do it.
No, we're only 4,000 XP off from being able to kill the big bird.
Bird?
The rock.
Snuffleupagus' friend.
What was this
Yeah, that one.
say? Oh,
And
it's yellow.
next level, I get the most powerful Oathbreaker ability ever. I just get to add my charisma modifier again to all my damage rolls.
Oh. The unstoppable.
When you look at that alchemy station, there's actually a number of vials of various liquids, but a couple of them are proved to be useful and are labeled as such: a potion of healing, and a potion of climbing, and 2 flasks of alchemist fire, in addition to a vial of acid.
Put those in our treasury.
Use that.
Perfect.
Up, Chove. Doesn't really want to.
I think I understand why Isabella's mom never let her in here.
Fancy will definitely take a potion of climbing.
Probably best I don't let her in.
Yeah, let's keep exploring for now.
You can see that there's a door here at the far end of the room. I'll go ahead and pop it open for you.
Actually, I am going to call for Isabella because, well, I can.
Like, is there like a blanket in the room? Like a sheet that I can use to cover the body?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just cover the body with the sheet if I can, just to spare the poor girl.
Well, she's already dead. He's
Listen, she is still a child mentally, okay? It just feels right. Let the dead rest, okay? This was
That would
already a
be-
crime, like that. Whoever did this, I'm assuming her mother.
What an
terrible.
unhealthy
Don't let her see
relationship.
it. Let her see it.
Anyways, I
Oh,
will just go back into the hallway and call for Isabella to enter.
Fancy will write a dirge about it.
Yeah.
And Isabella, obviously uncomfortable, complies.
What do we have here?
Stand next.
What
Isabella?
is this room?
So, that room has a couple of workbenches that surround a hole in the floor. It looks like maybe there was a set of stairs or something that used to be there, but they have since fallen away, and it's just a hole that leads down to the first floor. There's a cauldron in the middle of the room. It currently doesn't have anything in it. And there are mirrors and some portraits hanging from the walls. I'm going to go ahead and open this door because you can open it from this side.
Let's go.
So that was this door right here.
Yeah. And it just leads back out into the hallway.
Right.
Isabella,
What's
stay
this
with.
cauldron?
A nondescript cauldron.
But it's green liquid. Is it just nondescript green liquid?
The cauldron as presented to you is empty.
Oh, okay, so it's
the
not full of
graphic. The graphic wouldn't be accurate
Okay.
there.
Right. Can I try and take just a closer inspection of the room, see if there's anything we're not seeing initially?
So, the portrait that I mentioned before is hanging on the wall here, and it depicts a young girl, Isabella, sitting in a chair.
Yeah, search behind the. I'm gonna take the painting off the wall. If I can
Make a
find-
perception check.
I would love to. Perception. Oh boy, that's a 0. 16.
All right, you notice that the eyes of the painting are following you.
Sorry, say again.
The eyes of the painting of the girl in the picture.
Isabella, is this also
following your
you?
movements. Isabella is still very uncomfortable. She's deathly afraid about what her mother's going to do. She's not supposed to be in here.
You
so
are
she's
entirely incorporeal. You shouldn't be worried about that.
She's kind of like got her head hung down, and she's being very quiet, and she just shakes her head that it's not her.
Right.
Well, the
I'm gonna
painting,
put
the painting
her?
is the painting is her. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say if she was the one looking through the painting.
No.
Then I'm gonna put it back up on the wall, but turn the painting around so it's facing the wall.
Okay.
Right, that's uncomfortable. Don't like to be looked at like that.
Bella, know who that is?
It's
It is a painting of Isabella, but it's not her looking through the photo, through the picture, right?
That's what she said. Right.
Oh, it is. There's a paint.
It is a painting of her.
Who's looking through the picture? Isabella?
She doesn't know. She just shrugs.
Is that even possible? Like, I wonder if that's like an actual spell. That would be cool. Could look through the eyes of a painting.
Curious. Sort of unlike him. I'll turn the picture around again. Reach it?
I'm gonna go to the first floor here and try to find the room underneath, because you can look down through that hole and see a little bit of it. Okay. So you can see what you can see from here down there is that the floor below is some sort of garden. It has large plants that look overgrown. The room seems humid and thick with moisture and coats the walls with a slippery growth.
Okay. Perhaps there's not much else we can find in here. We came in here just to talk to the lady of the house here, didn't we?
Right.
And look where we've gotten ourselves.
Yeah, she's not home, so you took it upon yourselves to do some exploring.
Well, we haven't cleared the rest of this floor, so let's get to it.
What is this?
It's a mirror.
Mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I'm gonna wait for the rest of the party before I open this door.
These rooms are locked.
Oh. Right, yeah, because I was gonna kick them, but apparently this was a bad idea.
Oh wait.
Can we take the mirror off the wall?
Yes.
Like a
Ooh, I
door?
will. Yeah, I'll
No,
grab the mirror.
nothing behind it.
Nope. Oh well. Can I just like I want to make a note. Cho just takes a second to like actually look at herself and be like, what is this? Like she's never like seen a mirror before.
I thought you were
Like
going to
that
say
weird thing animals do where they're like, who is that?
Joe
She's
takes a
having
moment to look
that
in the
weird
mirror.
moment
and
of
says,
like,
"Damn,
what
I'm
is this?
looking good."
Who's looking? Who's this a photo of? Why is it moving?
Are you telling me you don't have mirrors in the Feywild?
Well, I mean, first of all, I kind of just grew up in the woods, and I spent like a month in the Feywilds.
Right.
That scene's definitely going in the movie.
How do we want to deal with these doors then?
The way. Do these?
Say, they're like work tables, similar to the ones that the cadavers were on in the previous room.
They're cadaverless.
Right.
Is the garden below?
I'm sorry. Say again.
Down here is the garden. Down below.
Yes.
Better headphone, don't I? It does this.
If we're not going to open these doors, then I suggest we just wait for the oh god, what is her name again? Player handouts, named NPCs. I know it starts with a G.
Glovia.
Golovia. I don't see it in the player handouts. Okay.
Yeah, she might not have her own handout in there. I might not
Well,
have
unless
ever made one for her.
Yeah, but unless we're gonna actually do something about these two locked doors here, I suggest we just wait for her to get home.
That could be a long wait. You have no idea where she is or when she's due back.
This is very true. Elizabeth,
I turn the picture around again. I want the eyes to be staring in the.
So what do you see about the picture?
I want the picture to face us again.
Okay.
Now let's turn to. Can see it in the mirror now.
Yeah.
I'm overthinking this, aren't I?
But isn't that half the fun?
Yes, it is.
I don't suppose any of us are good with a lockpick.
I don't think you have any lock pickers.
All right. Should I do it? Should I
Like we haven't
introduce the
destroyed anything.
Should I introduce the boot to the door?
Well, with this group,
I could
Back up.
memorize knock.
Can you learn the knock spell, Fancy?
Yeah,
Do you have the knock spell?
I don't have it up, but I can mem it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we could just.
Does us
Wait,
no
what?
good now.
Yeah, it does us no good now. So do we just want to brute force the doors?
I thought that's what we were doing.
Well, I'm asking the group.
Good with me.
There's no other way in, right? Back this way.
All right. I will kick this door.
All right, I won't make you roll a check for that. Suffice to say, you're able to pop it open, and you find a guest chambers that looks like it has not been used in some time.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on that carpet.
Little PTSD going on.
I just need to know. I cast Sacred Flame on the carpet. And if it does nothing, we're good. If it tries to animate and kill us, I told you so.
So the carpet burns and otherwise doesn't react.
Okay, good. I walk into the room, only to be attacked by the bed.
Oh, he's got the burning rug now. Smoke detectors don't go off.
They don't have smoke detectors. Yeah, can I take a look in this dresser here?
It's empty.
Okay. What is out here? Or is that just a window?
Window.
Okay. Well, this room's empty. Next door.
Put the carpet out. We're
Yeah,
just
I'll
gonna
put the
go in
carp-
and put the carpet out.
All right, so this definitely has the appearance of a lived-in bedroom. It's got clothes in its dresser where the other one stood bare.
So this is her room. Well, she's gonna notice. How much damage did I do to the door when I kicked it open?
You damaged it.
Okay. Is it enough that like something that we could easily like fix, or does it look like, or is it like actually like?
It looks like somebody
Splinters.
kicked the door, like the frame got all screwed up.
Okay. Does anybody want to take a look? Help me take a look around this room.
Careful,
Might as
when
well.
those we're not supposed to be. Those,
No.
that carpet doesn't come.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the carpet. No, I'm not gonna do that to this carpet.
I think it would be hysterical that you did it in the other room, but not this one. This is the one that attacks you.
Yeah, it would be, and it would make me even more deathly afraid of carpets.
Can we do like an investigation check if there's anything?
Yeah, sure. Give an investigation roll.
Got it.
All right, you find a small chest under the bed, and it's not locked, and it contains a spell scroll, and 350 gold pieces.
Oh. What's the spell?
Animate dead.
Anybody here able to cast that? Find
I'm
him.
able to cast it, actually. It is an Oathbreaker spell.
A useful one for Silas to have.
Yep. Agree.
Yeah. I will take the roll of Animate Dead.
And
That
that's
is a
what
neat little 3rd level spell.
I think that is every floor on the second room now explored. Did I say every floor in the second room? That's what
You
I
did.
said. That's
Yeah.
what I
Well,
said.
I mean, hold on. Let's
And
not every
you
single
recorded
5.
it too.
Right.
Yeah, you
It's for
recorded
all
it.
posterity. So every room on the second floor has been explored. There you go. Let me smoke some
And
more
this
pot.
building was only 2 floors, right?
And the basement.
Well, perhaps we go have a look in the basement. Isabella, there's nowhere in the basement you're not allowed to go there, sir.
She doesn't like the basement. It's smelly.
Okay. Well, just stay somewhere. Stay somewhere around the base where you can hear me if I call to you.
Stay near me if you want. Unless you want with me. Basement together.
It's better to just leave her somewhere where she feels a bit more comfortable. Well, let's go to the basement, guys.
Under the basement.
Oh, don't walk down the main staircase. Oh, that's a terrible idea. I mean, it is the express way to the basement, just not the preferred way.
Yeah, you can because what Everett had trod upon the floor, you can see a few broken floorboards right at the bottom of the stairs here.
Yeah.
That is the express route to the basement again.
Well, let's just take the normal route then.
Come back down the stairs that led from the toy shop to the library, I think it was.
Yeah.
All right, let me move you all back down to the library. Let me zoom out so I can get a nice. I'll put you on the stairs right here. You guys have explored every room?
Yep.
No, this, I don't know how that happened because I still see a lot of closed doors.
Oh, well, we didn't go out here, I think. But I have the entire second
I know
level.
the whole thing is lit up, but it shouldn't be because I know that for a fact there's rooms you didn't go into. Let me try to adjust the lighting, see if I can, let's see, I want to hide areas. There we go. And I know you didn't go over here either.
Okay.
Let me hide some more stuff. Hide areas.
So we want to head to the basement or do we want to finish clearing out the first floor?
Floor.
First floor? Okay. So we'll go down here then.
Just to quick for a paladin.
There we go. I think that did it.
I will open the door, I guess.
We've been in this room with Rug, right? Oh, that's right.
Alright, I screwed something up. Oy vey. I think I've fouled up the dynamic lighting. Just give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what I did and how to undo it.
No worries. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle, so I'll be right back.
Very good.
This is gonna say it's a good chance to fill up beverages. Right?
Alright. So what happens when I open these doors? Yeah, I screwed it up. I made it dark, and so that it's not going to reveal. I need to permanent darkness reveal areas. Is that it?
Well,
Yeah, I got it. Okay. I think I got it. All right. Thank you for your patience while I muddled about with dynamic lighting woes. But now that you've got the door open here, let me first make sure that the door wasn't locked. The doors are locked.
does Isabella know where the key is?
No.
All right. I will persuade the door to open.
All right. Let's go ahead and make an athletics check this time.
Okay.
All right.
Oof.
Plenty fine. You're able to pop open the doors, revealing the room beyond. Intricate crystal chandeliers dominate this lightly furnished room, clearly meant for entertaining. Ornately carved details and an angelic painting on the ceiling hint at a once beautiful ballroom. That image falls away, however, as a number of waxen-skinned children turn to you, most of them partially decomposed. All of them have had their chests cut open, revealing an empty cavity. When they see you, they begin snapping their teeth together in a disturbing, rhythmic anticipation of food. Almost in unison, they turn their heads toward you and begin to shuffle in your direction. Clack, clack, clack.
Well, that is just gross. Initiative, I guess.
Yeah, let me go ahead and reveal them.
All right, let's see if they look as horrified. Oh, they're just more okay. Ah, to balance it out. That it do be like that sometimes. It's only a D12 after a saving throw. That's not the worst. Well, it's my power. The power will also go out here as well.
Here, let me actually says what to do if you're a strong party. It says replace one monster with another. There we go. Alright, so who do we owe? Silas, back to your good initiative rolls, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck you.
Alright. Alright. So we've got this guy right up front. He's gonna move this child, undead, moves at you and rakes at you with its claws.
Ooh, that's gross and misses.
Right. Everett.
Everett's actually going to scream.
Everett. Excuse me. 1 second. You are starting your turn within 5 feet of this creature. You must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Before that, I didn't realize I had this. But I am a alarm. Actually, can you use a bonus action? Take an opportunity because I'm a polearm meth. Building my quarterstaff. I can swing at it first, right?
Well, this is a special property that this creature has that at the start of your turn, first thing, you've got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You crush it. So you are not poisoned, and you are immune to this basically this stench effect that comes off. So what is it that you would like to do?
I may change my mind now. But, let's not do it. I will instead bonus action. Is it bonus action? An action. Can't bonus action just so that's a rogue thing, right? That's a rogue.
I believe so, right?
Right. I will Shillelagh.
So that you cast Shillelagh as a bonus action. Okay.
That didn't.
And you attack with it and miss.
If I move, it gets an opportunity.
It does.
Hey, Silas, I'm next to you. Don't I get a plus something because I'm next to you?
Yeah, you do. You get a +4 to your save.
But I didn't need it. Okay, well, I'll stay put. Stay near you.
All right. This creature back here is gonna muscle on up, and it's going to attack Evie.
But Evie's not in the room.
Excuse me, Everett.
Though he was looking in the mirror.
Does
Oh,
a 14 hit Everett? I think it does, doesn't it?
Does not.
It does not. Oh, okay, excellent.
It's very.
Fancy.
Cast an invisibility, I'm done.
Invisibility.
I have a plan. Yeah, I'm invisible.
All right. And is that a concentration spell? Yeah, it is. All right, this guy comes up, attacks Silas, misses,
Oh yeah,
and
quite a
this
bit.
fella is boxed out. He can't even reach anybody to attack.
Okay.
Jove.
Let's see. I will for right now
Only 10. Actually, can I get past? That would be a lot of opportunity attack, because if I tried moving past that, okay. I'm gonna. Can I actually get past these guys, like to here?
You can use. Let
Or
me,
no, because these two are like blocking. I guess not.
because you can do something. So I updated this handout, which details the actions in combat, and don't pay so much attention to the graphic. But if you scroll down into the descriptions, you can use, instead of the attack action, you can do a special melee attack to shove a creature and basically push your way, bulldoze your way through his space. And same thing with tumble. You can tumble through a hostile creature space.
Uh, Yeah, I think I have much better athletics than I do acrobatics. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check anyway. Because I was thinking at least I could get there and give Silas some advantage on the rolls against them, but it's just, yeah. Um, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try and shove, so I make an athletics roll, correct?
Right.
Did it go through? No. Okay, I apologize if it shows up twice. This happened earlier with my initiative, but it's not showing up on my chat, but I am rolling for my athletics.
All right. The undead critted on his strength check, so I don't think you were successful in the shove.
Not unless I credit, yeah.
You just gotta crit. You're fine.
Well, I've hit this now 3 times on my sheet, and it's just not rolling. So
What are you doing, athletics?
yeah, I'm clicking off the athletics, but I mean my sheet is just being wonky right
Do you
now.
see that I just rolled it?
No, not in chat.
Okay.
I think that I think it's lagging. It takes a sec sometimes, it
Right.
looks like now.
All right. So you are kind of caught in the bottleneck there, Chove. You tried to muscle your way forward, but couldn't do so.
Yeah, so that was technically my action attempting to shove, correct?
That was the attack action, right?
Yep, okay. Well, I guess, can I take a step back because I can't be in the same space as Evie, right? Everett.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll just move back to there because I can't be in the same space.
Right. All right, Space Bear.
Okay. I'm gonna step up. And let me read something real quick. Hang on.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna lay a shatter right here.
Okay, so it'll get all 4 of them.
Yep.
All right. Constitution save. Fail. 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 All 4 failed, so all of them take 14
can-
thunder damage.
Yeah, you can skip the necrotic.
Right.
Cool.
14, 14, 14, and 14. All right. Silas.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay into the first one with the sun sword.
You're going to attack a child?
It's trying to attack me, so yeah. 16 to hit.
That hits.
12.
12. And what, you attack in the middle one?
Yeah, one right in front of me.
Right. 12.
Second attack, 27
Oh, yeah.
for 18.
All right. And that ends him.
Gonna push through the gap here. And I'll draw some opportunity attacks to get behind this guy. That'll be 2 from these gas if they want them.
All right. 2
Miss
misses.
and miss.
All right. And then that guy doesn't have a turn anymore, and we go back to Everett.
Everett is terrified. He's to go this way, not knowing that Fancy. All backwards. I go, God, what are you doing there? And
First of all, Fancy's invisible.
I know, so I didn't see you. I hit you by mistake. Like, I'm going to. And right in front of you, hope that it's you.
That wasn't him.
Actually. Huh? Good. Thing.
Fancy's invisible.
All Everett knows is he
All Everett knows is what?
ran into somebody.
Right.
He's running away. At least running away from those guests. And into invisible Fancy.
And is that it for Everett? Sounds so?
Yes.
All right.
It's better if I hold the mic like this.
It at times it's absolutely fine, and at other times your words drop out at a pretty high rate. I haven't been able to figure out the rhyme or reason to it.
There's 2 of us. All right.
All right. So this guy is just going to clackety clack step forward and attack Chove. Chove, you got
Lovely.
tagged
Lovely.
for 8 slashing damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw against the paralysis.
Okay, let me get my sheet up. Save. Oh my gosh. It's wow. Okay, I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to
No,
roll.
I got
my
it. I got it.
Oh, okay. It is not showing up on my chat then.
All right. Yeah. No, you critted it, so I guess you
Sweet.
get a blue card.
If I can even pull one, I don't even see it in my chat that I critted.
But you did.
That's all that matters. I don't know why, but Roll20 is just not loving me today.
Because I'm electron.
All right. So no paralysis there, though you did take 8 points of damage, and we go to Invisible Fancy.
Yes, I'm unleashing hell on this guy that came. That's the guy. That guy attacked Jove.
He did. This dissected child cadaver, clacking its bony teeth. Oh, Chove, I just see all of your Constitution saves now.
You know what? Now they came. Now
Yeah.
they all came.
All right.
Yeah.
So
On the bright
here's
side, only one of them failed.
a Wisdom save on the part of this undead who crits it. So does Dissonant Whispers do half damage?
Yeah, I believe it's half damage.
Half as much. Okay, so turns into 7 points of damage. Alright, and this ghast will get Silas into flanking
Oh no.
and not do a thing with it. And still nothing. Chove.
Yep. Okay, let's see if my sheet will reload. Sorry, again, I had to refresh to see if things would load up for me.
Not at all.
See, there we go. Okay, so let's just deal with this lovely friend right in front of me who did me the pleasure of giving me 8 points of damage. I'm gonna whip out my spear. Okay, let's see. Okay, I just tried making 2 blood spear attacks. Let me know if they showed up.
I don't see them. But if past is any indication, it'll probably be a minute before they come through. You made 2 blood spear attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch for them to come through. I bet you they will. But in the meantime, we'll go to Space Bear.
We just say they hit and just for the hell of it. This is
Yeah, they both crit. Dan, I don't know if you can see that there.
Right?
Triggers massive damage of all things.
Ah. Very good.
Well, I guess you know, I guess we'll just take a shot at the one near me,
Okay.
and I guess we'll take another one.
That one connects for no necrotic damage, just the 14
That's right.
force damage.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Alright, Blammo. This one is starting to look a little beat up. Still don't see Chove's blood spears, but let's you've got it on your sheet, right? Blood spear +2?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's blood spear +3. Oh yeah, the +2 blood spear, but it's +3.
Here it is. One crit, and
So you hit it at least one of those attacks, so that is enough to bring this one down.
Fantastic.
But technically, Chove, your hit came first, so it wasn't the killing blow.
I'm just glad it came through.
What you got, Silas?
I will show you what I've got. This guy who thought it'd be a great idea to get it to flank me.
Oh, 2 hits.
Not great in the damage rolls,
13
though.
and 12, 25 points of damage, and this was the guy to your right?
Yep. Yep, and that'll be my turn.
Alright, Everett.
I will go here and poison spray him.
And a poison spray. Constitution. Failed, so 11 poison damage. Unfortunately, this guy's immune to poison damage.
Come on. Finally hit to be immune to it.
Yep. Just your luck. Invisible Fancy.
all right, here we go. Hold up.
Back out of your way in case.
Oh, there's now the blood spears came through.
Oh yeah, no. I just all of a sudden I pressed my screen and all of a sudden like I get a million things popping up in my chat.
Right? Alright,
I'm
Fancy
gonna
with the vicious
viciously mock
mockery.
that guy.
He made his save, so vicious mockery is No
Nothing
damage on a
happens.
save. Okay. All right, coming at Silas. Probably the last thing this one will ever do. Only the first one counts.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for it.
So the 13 misses, and then we go. We're back at Jove.
All right. Just as my attacks finally come in, what perfect timing. Let's stick with the blood spear, and hopefully it'll go through again.
Move you up on this one into attacks with the blood spear.
Yep.
Advantage.
Oh, if you got it.
Roll 20, stop being difficult and just roll the blood spear attacks.
Right. So
Okay,
I rolled a 12, 15 with advantage, so the 15 hits, and you do 8 points of damage, and then you do a second attack, which let me actual toggle advantage this time.
Okay,
Oh wait,
now they
there
come
you
in.
there are yours.
I'm so sorry. It just
No, it's technical difficulties. We sometimes I'm thankful it doesn't come up more often than it does, but
yeah.
we will all do the best that we can. So it looks like that's 2 hits. So let's go ahead and make the second hit for. Let's see. We'll make it 6 points of damage. All right, Space Bear.
All right. I'm just gonna blast the one near me. I'll bonus hex him.
That's a first level spell slot, isn't it?
It lasts. Let me see.
Oh,
Concentration up to an hour. So as long as I
got it for
I only
an hour,
actually
right?
lose it if like the enemy like runs away and I don't actually kill him.
Right,
But if he dies within an hour, I can remove it. Move it again.
right. All right, so blast away. 8 points.
Nice.
Now he's immune to the necrotic damage.
Okay, so it doesn't even matter.
No, excuse me, resistant to the necrotic damage. So that's
Okay.
6 points. So the first blast, is that not enough to kill him? Not quite. And the second blast hits for 11 more, which finishes him off.
Yeah.
All right, those were 450 each, so that is 1800 XP divided amongst you. Let's go ahead and make that 250 XP each.
Nice.
And Shifty is invisible.
Fancy is still invisible. But Shifty is hiding in the shadows.
For trips on somebody, he can attack.
So that was what was behind this door that you previously hadn't opened.
We're children. A turn. Less corpses.
Animated corpses.
Interesting place for children here. Is Everett? I don't know if I like it here. Oh, can I stay?
Can you stay what?
Oh, can I stay near you?
Yes,
Like
you
it here.
can. You can take my hand too.
I treat
Aw.
children very well here.
Aw.
All right,
Thank you.
Snaggs,
Nice.
keep on going.
To next.
You know what? I'm going to refill my cup just because I'm a little parched. I'll be right back.
You're out. Me.
You don't think they killed all those children at once, right?
You killed children
Might
here?
have been, I think it might have been more so they went to a graveyard and maybe got the bodies.
So they collected them.
Yeah, I feel like that's easier than trying to take all alive children rather than taking the dead and trying to reanimate them, you know? I think the whole point was to bring the dead back, so why would they use, you know, living people to do that?
You can't beat show's logic.
Yeah, no, I think the running theory is, her name is Glovia lost her husband and her daughter and is attempting to find a way to bring them back, because I mean we found the husband's body upstairs, and why would there be children, zombie children, down here if she wasn't trying to do the same thing with her daughter?
It's not like she has other children that. Not like they were hurt.
This is
I think it's a trial and error system for her. I think she's trying to figure out, with a couple, lack of better terms, she's trying with like a bunch of bodies to see what works and what doesn't work before she makes like the perfect body.
I think that's something we should probably put an end to be honest.
Oh yes, absolutely.
It's a little fucked up.
Just a little. Hey, can you hear me
Just a little
better, by the way?
I heard the tail end of that. It sounds like you are figuring out Glovia's motivations.
Oh yeah, literally the running theory is Glovia lost her family, and right now she's trying to figure out how to bring them back. You know, so she's experimenting with what she can find. And it looked like the husband was the first one she was going to bring back.
I can't confirm nor deny your theories, but I do love to hear them.
Eventually confirm or deny the theory.
I will. As soon
With
as I
that.
am able to.
Just swap microphone.
So, I think the only thing that's unexplored here on the first floor, in the dining room area over here, is the stairs that you can actually take down to the basement. But this is the that overgrown garden room that you saw from above. You have not actually entered it. You've just seen it from above.
We got to check it out.
Yep.
Oh,
Silas, let's go.
Yep.
me. Be right back.
Very good.
Have we taken a short rest yet?
I don't
No,
think
we
so.
haven't. I'm thinking maybe we should rest after we secure the first floor.
Now, once some sort of garden, the large plants have overgrown wildly, the roots bursting the pots and spilling dirt around the floor. Leaves flood the windows and trees, and plants reach the ceiling 20 feet overhead. Near the far wall, there is a pool of putrid water and blood. Rising out of the center is a significant pile of appendages and various body parts. The room is humid and thick with moisture, coating the walls with a slippery growth. A pile of rotten wood lies in the north end of the room, remains of what used to be a staircase.
I guess this is where she's been disposing.
That's why there was a hole in the floor.
So anyone entering the room must succeed on a DC 9 Constitution saving throw, or become poisoned, violently retching for a minute. Is that
Yeah.
15 the con save? Okay, yeah. So so you're fine. You were able to pinch back your urge to retch
Ugh,
at the stench.
that is disgusting. Right, let's just head downstairs.
Agree.
Via these set of stairs back here.
Yeah. I think we've learned everything we can about her, being that she's kind of a dangerous psychopath. Not wrong.
All right, so I'll
Yeah,
start
I'm gonna-
moving you down to the basement. And let me get up the description for the basement. So there's a side door that you can see right here that leads to the outside. That door appears to be recently used and is not locked. There is no food in sight, and it's apparent none has been prepared here in quite a while. A slow, steady dripping sound echoes through the room, and a puddle collects inside the hearth.
That puddle wouldn't be from the garden, would it?
No, the garden would be further south.
Okay. Well,
There are doors here, 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 here.
I
and then
suggest
the
we start
door
with this one
outside
then.
Here. I'll go ahead and open up the outside door just so you can see. And
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna-
want to start with that door closest to you, Silas? Okay, let me see
Yeah.
if that. Let me just see. The door is locked.
I will use my foot to unlock it.
An athletics check, if you please.
I do, please.
Oh,
20.
yeah, plenty enough. You needed a 15, so you break open the door. Let me open it up. Rows and rows of wine bottles, most of which are now empty, are stored in this room. Some of the shelves have been moved to one side to make room for a leather chair and a table where it looks like someone spent a great deal of time and emptied many bottles. You can see through the floorboards above that this is directly under the main entrance of the mansion, in the part where
Yeah.
Everett almost fell through.
Well, there's nothing
Oops.
of value in there then, just all the empty wine bottles.
And anyway,
Sure. What could possibly go wrong? I walk in.
Yep.
And I will
thing.
take a look around, searching for any mischievous carpets to burn. But I assume it's just a wine cellar.
It is.
Okay. Well, we've still got the 3 doors here. Start
These
with
tables.
Yeah, kitchen tables. No, the ones I have here indicate the presence of food, but as the text description says, there's nothing been prepared in here for a long time.
Unless anybody has any objections, I'd like to open this door.
Yeah, any of them's good.
Good. Okay.
Whoever wants to explore the water on the stove is holding his.
Oh fuck! More doors.
There is a putrid smell in this area. A large dining table and several chairs and cabinets are here, all of them moved to the edges of the room, and a pile of bones lies in one corner. 1 second here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, this is what you see. Basically a room with a lot of doors in it.
Oh, so many goddamn doors.
Let's make a deal.
So let's open this door then.
Yeah, clockwise.
Yeah, just work
That
clockwise.
is a room has a latrine in one corner and a small table and basin. Not much there.
Okay. I will open this door.
To
Anybody need the
north?
potty?
I'll go. Hey,
This is a servant's
towels.
room that has a few amenities, apparently for maybe the head butler or some such. There is a little desk in here.
Anything on the desk about you? Any
There's
notes?
50 gold and a potion of healing.
Oh, that's neat. Yoink.
Space bear. Where are the chairs up against the wall?
What's that?
Where are all the chairs against the wall? The chairs in this up against.
I don't know. You can
Ritz-
hang out in them if you want.
It's very confusing.
Is it? It's not blocking a door, right? The chairs?
Nope.
They're just up against the wall?
Right.
Just in a big
This just
pile.
might be like, yeah, okay. This just might be where they chill out, like when they're not working.
No big doors that say "Don't Dead" open inside.
Right.
Let's open this door here. It better not lead to more fucking doors. It led to a beach. This is not the thing I was expecting.
This area comprises the entirety of the eastern side of the basement. The floor in this section of the house is settled significantly, causing water to collect. A stagnant pool of water gradually deepens to a depth of 2 feet in the southeast corner of the manor. The area of the room submerged by water is difficult terrain, and you can see submerged objects bobbing about. The doors to this room are open and sway with the ripples in the water. The room is obviously meant as storage, housing many pieces of furniture, chairs, sofas, trunks, all bobbing around in the water. There are several more coffins, child and adult size, stacked up high against the wall over here.
Wonderful.
I think it's the exact opposite of wonderful.
it open? The coffin's open?
Burn the coffins.
Are they open or
you
not?
catch a glint of light coming from one of the larger coffins.
Light?
Everett's going to open it.
All right. Go ahead and Everett and step over here if you would.
Stake them.
I actually can't move.
Oh, let
Good
me.
luck.
There you
You,
go.
it's
Right there, right there. So that was the coffin that you opened, and when you place your hand upon it, your hand sticks fast, and you're not able
no.
to pull it free.
No! Help! My hand's stuck to the coffin lid. Ah!
Roll for initiative.
I can't.
Oh no.
All right, I'm
Damn
gonna
mimic.
back in the. Right.
All right, above or below 5? Let's go. God damn, that's the second time I've rolled above 10.
Nice.
See, will it let me roll initiative?
Will the power go out?
Oh, there
Show
you
I
go.
know.
initiative.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Woohoo, yay!
Yeah.
Not good. It's actually lower than yours.
That is true, but at the same time, it also rolled when you wanted it to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take it as a win.
We need
100%.
initiative from Everett.
Fine.
There he is. All right. And the mimic is going to get a surprise round, so he's going to get a round where only he acts. And he is going to he's going to go ahead and bite you. You are grappled by it. So let me put a grappled tag on you. All right. And here comes the bite. 12 misses though, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right. And so that was his surprise round. So when we bypass all the rest of you, and we
Holding
go
on to me. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Well, did I sort these right? Then we come back around to the mimic again, who gets a second attack. He's going to try to bite you again. This time he hits you,
Ow!
Everett. So take 13 points of damage.
Ow!
And then we go to Fancy.
Okay. All right, I'll cast Vicious Mockery on the creature that attacked Everett.
Okay. That's a wisdom save, which he failed. So he takes 4 psychic damage. He's not immune to psychic. He takes it.
And I'm done.
All right, Silas.
Okay. I'm just gonna casually approach the child. And 1, 2.
All right, armor class 12, so there's 2 hits.
Nice. Take 21 points of damage.
22, right?
22, yes. Bad at math.
All right. Space Bear.
I'm coming for you. It wasn't cool to bite him. Bonus action hex. Blast. Oh, nice.
2 hits, 11 and 15, 26 points of damage. Boom. All right, Chove.
Okay, yeah, hold on, sorry, it's loading again, my sheet. You know what, I'm going to run up. Oh, I gotta wait. Freaking thing, hold on, I'm sorry, my sheet was, like, attached to my mouse, so I was trying to move my mouse and the sheet kept getting in the way.
Certainly.
Yeah, so I should be able to, like, run up over here, and I'm gonna start seeing if I can hack away at it with my
All right.
sheet. Hold on. If my sheet will load. No! For the love of... Again, really? It's saying it's no longer responsive, my page.
And this is 2 blood spear attacks you want to make?
Just the longsword that I have, the +1 silver tipped longsword we got from the wizard's tower. I mean, not the wizard's tower, the mansion.
Got it. So a 13 hits for 8 damage, and the 13 hits again for 8 more damage. So you hit twice for 16 damage. And we go to poor Everett, grappled by this coffin mimic.
So can I attack, or I'm like?
You can attack.
Well, shillelagh, bonus action shillelagh.
Ouch.
I should have never let go of your hand, Job. I'm sorry.
It makes me so sad. She doesn't blame you. This is not the consequences of letting go of my hands. Just don't open stuff.
I was just seeing what the light was. That's why I should be careful. Oh. Like,
You know what? I will say that makes sense. What a way to go for a mimic. Like that. I'm gonna be honest. That's a little brilliant.
Fancy's just taking in all the drama.
I'm looking at the luck deck, and I'm seeing how did that top card flip and not get dealt.
oh, I did that by mistake, I think.
How do you flip it back?
No,
Ah,
if I draw it.
there we go. All right. So there was a bonus action shillelagh and a swing and a miss, and we come back to the mimic, who's going to continue trying to chomp on poor Evie.
Over it.
That's what I said.
Be more careful than this. Sorry.
16.
It hits. 12. 12.
Yeah, 12 damage, and then we go to Fancy. What's Fancy got?
I'm going to cast Discordant Whispers.
Failed its wisdom save. Alright, so 8 psychic damage. And what else?
He's got to run away with his next reaction.
And must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as speed allows. Doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, but it doesn't say anything. So Silas, you get to take a reaction. We'll say that it drops the grapple on Everett, letting him go. So Everett, you could take an opportunity attack if you want.
I think that misses.
It does. Just barely, though. Shillelagh, that connects. All right, and if that's it for Fancy, wait, what was the damage on that? Eight? Did I record the 8 damage? I don't remember if I did. Shit. We'll say I did. Silas.
Okay. I'll move over now that it's cornered itself. And I will try and dispatch this thing. Come on. There we go.
2 hits for 19 damage.
Yeah.
All right, Space Bear.
All right.
You
I
can
really
finish
want to
him
take
off.
this thing out.
So 9 misses, 22 hits for 12 damage. He had 12 hit points left. So he tries to run and you back him into a corner, but blast him, and he slumps lifeless in the corner.
Pew pew.
Nice.
Amazing.
That is 75 XP each.
Okay. What's up with this beach right here?
It's just the flooded basement.
Had to stay away from the basement. Happen.
And there's another door to the outside here.
Anything in any of these boxes here?
Old belongings. Obviously been down here for a while. Pretty dusty and mildewy.
Okay.
Meh. Pass.
Meh. Yeah. Gonna leave and go open some more doors.
Gonna open this one over here.
That one was the door outside.
All right, Space Bear, take the pick of doors.
Yeah, we're gonna clear
I
out
guess
the
just top
inside.
one. These look like
I'm
they
gonna
should be
go
pretty
ahead
small
and
rooms.
open all these doors here because you go by one and just discover small servants' rooms in states of disrepair, but otherwise unoccupied.
We take a quick rummage through them, see if there's anything of value.
Nothing.
All right.
So this place is mostly just empty. So then what is behind these doors?
Take your pick.
So this one is a scullery containing dishes and everything needed for entertaining. While the other room here is the smell from this room is nauseating. A combination of spoiled food and rat droppings. This one-time pantry and adjoining meat locker is now a nest for rats.
It is so good that I have this thing to absorb that smell.
Another door.
Yep, another fucking door. All right, let's open it.
There's piles of rotting meat, and again, the whole place is filled with rats.
I am not giving this back to Mordenkainen, by the way. This is a lifesaver for this, or whatever this smells like. I suppose to be expected from how empty this entire mansion seems to be. Well, we've seen everything, and it's rather unimpressing, so perhaps we should find somewhere a bit more secure and wait till she comes back.
What about just these servants' quarters?
That might do, but I'd rather not stay on the same floor as her entrance.
So where do we go?
Just back upstairs. Plenty of space there to find this spot to relax until she gets home.
Back up to
Okay.
the first floor.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's everybody. Now it is now past sunset. You've spent a few hours here in the Falinescu Manor, and remember it was earlier that there was an undead attack at Laszlo and Alina's former home, in which several villagers were killed. You went pretty much straight from there, straight to the Falinescu Manor to do this investigation. But this is right on the heels of other events that have the town shaken.
We should stay here, to check it out.
Winner.
Yeah.
No indication of when Lady Falinescu will be back. You don't even know. You know that she was out of town, supposedly visiting relatives in Vallaki.
Okay. Well, like I said, we should just find a spot that's secure and rest. If she comes back, she comes back. If she doesn't, well,
I'll play some music.
All right. Well, you want to get in a long rest? I'll advance the clock until 6 a.m. The next morning.
Yeah.
And
no reason not to meet her at full strength.
here, let me drop us
Sounds
back
good.
on the Raznu map in general here. As we spend the time at Falinescu Manor, so you guys can all get the benefit of a long rest, and you stay straight through till the next morning. And there's still no sign of Glovia.
Yeah. Perhaps she actually did run off.
Do we need to put out a search party?
I doubt it.
Did we ask the kid where she went? I don't remember.
Kid
Oh,
doesn't
right.
know.
Yeah, Isabella doesn't know.
Okay.
We do have a ranger.
Yes, we do.
We could track her.
Yeah, probably a good idea, actually.
You have no idea where to pick up her trail, though.
No, not at all. Kind of dead in the water here, but I forget where she is.
Where to go in the meantime? You could always head back into into the village.
That is true.
Check out the seven tables and see what's going on at the tavern.
Maybe I can get on there.
Yeah. No, I think probably heading towards the 7 tables is a good idea.
Think anyone there might know where she went?
Oh, unlikely. But it's worth the chance.
Yeah.
It bugs me that the 7 tables isn't number 7 on the map.
I know, right? That was a missed opportunity.
It really was.
So, if we head over to the 7 tables this morning, you can see that the hosts Marku and Krina Grellin, the owners, are quite the gossips and have picked up a few tidbits of information as they make their morning rounds. As the wind outside begins to howl, the proprietor Marku approaches you and says, "Excuse me, I wonder if you have a moment. I told my wife we shouldn't bother you, but she insisted I come over. My nephew, Vasil, and his friend have recently gone out on the road for supplies, and they were due back last evening, but they have not returned. Normally I wouldn't worry, but with the recent storm and other events, it gave me pause that they might have run into some trouble. We don't have much, but we could scrape together a modest reward if you're able to find them."
Fancy says you should be worried. It's dangerous out there.
Right. Which way did they go exactly?
He's saying they if you go out of town by the North Road, that's the way they were taking to pass through the mountains.
Okay. Well then. I suppose it's better than waiting for the one lady to come back.
We could give our assistance.
This is your next. How old is this?
He's a young man.
My age?
No, not quite a child. He's a proper grown man.
Is he strapping?
One could say.
A little.
Right, let's just go.
Much information.
I was about to say, you've got a ranger on your hands. I can track them. How long ago did they leave?
Well, they were due back last night. They left 2 days ago.
Okay. What direction would they be arriving from?
So let me drop us back to the overland map and of the Duchy of Barovia here, and I'll pull everybody back in the corner. So he was on the road that leads north and west out of the town, and then kind of turns south and goes through the mountains. So that is the route he would have been traveling.
Oh, okay. So you would have gone through the mountains. That sounds like likely
Right.
candidate for them missing. Too bad I didn't choose mountain terrain.
Always the path not taken, right?
You know what? It said pick your next terrain, and I was like, Underdark might be important. I'll go with that. Felt like we were doing a lot of dungeony places. That'd be handy.
Apparently not.
Not yet. I hope. Let's see.
If there is an Underdark in Barovia, then we truly are all just screwed.
We are following a strapping grown man.
I mean, I have a decent survival skill, so I can definitely try and track him.
I will
That's
follow
what we
you.
want to do to kill the time.
Yeah.
I guess we could just ask the couple, like, do you know who Glovia is?
Yeah, she's the healer. She recently has taken up work in the hospice in town. She's been a godsend to the village.
But she's down?
So, well, we have a mutual friend. We were hoping to speak with her, but we hear she's not in town at the moment. We'll go and look for your kid. If you don't mind, if Olivia's in town, we come back, just let us know.
You might check the hospice. I believe Glovia. If I'm not mistaken, I even saw her last night here at the hospice.
Go to the hospice.
Oh, shit, wait, yeah, let's...
And perhaps we should check that out before we go look for their kid.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the village of Erasnu. Okay.
Fancy will play a charity show at the hospice.
So the hospice is a squat brick building with a high peaked roof. As you approach, you can see a young girl out tending toward the front of the. It's not exactly a shop, but once inside, you can see the woman. Supposedly, this would be Glovia. Is taking time to point things out to the young girl, who nods after each observation has been made, as if she's being instructed. Um, Glovia turns to you and asks, "What brings you today to the hospice?"
Actually, we've come to talk to you.
About what?
Well, we were dealing with the hell was it? What was there? Fuck, how do you say it? The number 8. What's it called?
Vaduva?
Viduva. We
Yeah,
were
Laszlo
at the
Vaduva, the undead attack at the Vaduva
yeah.
outpost, right?
We were at the Viduva outpost yesterday, and had an unfortunate run-in with Laszlo. You might have heard about this. The whole town was rather excited about this.
She says, "Yes, it's been a terrible thing. This creature could is still presumably out on the loose."
No, it immediately disintegrated when we tried to talk to it.
That's queer.
Yes, it is. And, well, we found a note on it, actually. It's rather auspicious.
And what did this note say?
Did we have a copy of the note in our handouts?
I don't think so. I think I just typed it out to you, but
Okay.
I don't. You can paraphrase it because I don't remember exactly what it said.
Well, it was something about recovering a box for a G. And, well, after doing some of our own investigation, we've come to find that that G is likely you.
Oh, she says, "Well, surely you can't condemn someone based on the coincidence of the letter of their first name."
Oh, we had a look around. I don't know if I'm the right one to say this, but you have some rather interesting hobbies.
I am a healer and a student of anatomy.
No, we've seen your work. It's quite impressive, if not a bit grotesque.
Whatever do you mean?
Isabella says hi.
Yeah.
You've been in my home, and you can see her face is kind of growing red with anger.
Well, we were invited in by Isabella.
Let us in.
I seriously doubt that.
You can even go ask her; she'll tell you. She's under my control,
you
so
make
she
a habit of breaking into people's homes when they're not there.
wasn't breaking into it. She invited us in.
How else would we know her name is Isabella? She told us to come in.
For the record, she didn't.
Yeah.
For the record, I'm lying through my freaking teeth.
Right, right,
For the
right.
record, it doesn't matter how much we lie. If she goes to check with Isabella, she'll have to listen to what we say.
Right. So, yeah. So Glovia's a little cross with you now, and says that by what right do you invade my privacy? And you surely can expect, if anything is missing from my home, that I will be reporting you to the authorities.
I'm sure the authorities will be more interested with your little golem experiments
Oh,
and all the children.
I've not broken any laws.
They just hung a woman for being a werewolf. They're gonna burn you at the stake for that.
I do so much for this village; they need me.
You
You
can be
do.
replaced.
what do you do for
That's
the village?
the bargaining
If
stage.
they were so willing to just throw away a lifeline like the Viduvas,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they won't have an issue with getting rid of you as well.
It's, may I suggest talking from a different standpoint here? You see, Silas, you're talking to someone who has lost everything already, and it wasn't spelled out on the walls, but I've noticed a few things, while we were there, and let me just tell you, I can tell you, as someone who's currently separated from her family, I get it. You're alone. You don't know what else to do. Everything that has brought you security, everything that has brought you joy is gone. And I get you're doing things that you think will bring it back. I get it. I really sympathize, but we are not the enemies here so long as you tell us what we want to know.
And what
Which is, we know you had a box, a very special box that you had specifically brought to you by your friend. We need to know what you did with that box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Okay, let me chew on that for a second. What's in the box?
I'm just looking at the chat.
Oh, that's cursed. No, that's cursed.
I can hear it. It's bad.
Oh.
Um, Glovia says, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about any box. Now,
I'm sure you do. It's right in the note.
For those of us who can't go back and find the note that you had posted in
right,
the chat,
right,
Dan.
right. I'm pretty sure it was in there.
I didn't specifically name Glovia, but it said I gave the box to her, and it was something like the letter G.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that
told
is
her to meet
correct.
him.
That is correct.
Came
Yeah.
from the basement of the burger man. It was in a hat box that I had found.
Glovia says, well, if you think I've done something wrong, you should go to the authorities. Other than that, I would ask you to get out of my way so I can teach my student the healing arts.
If we're gonna go to the authorities, I'd appreciate it if you come with us. Can't
Go
have
to
you
hell.
running off.
She
Is
tells
that
you to go to hell.
I'm gonna roll my eyes at that one. So uncooperative.
Want me to charm her?
That would be preferable.
Hey, there's a more extreme measure we could do. I mean, is Isabella still under your control?
Isabella can't leave the house.
She can't. Hmm. Alrighty. Well, that throws out my plan.
Isabella was very sad that you weren't home.
Don't speak to
Want
me
to
of
go
my
see
daughter
your
ever
daughter?
again.
What? It again?
Don't speak to me of my daughter ever again.
Hi. It's very kind to me.
And you invaded my privacy in a way that can never be forgiven.
To be fair, we were invited in.
Don't believe us, do you?
She closes the door to her hospice in your face.
I will just sort of stop that with my boot. It's a real
Fancy's
shame
like,
we have to
listen
go
to
to
this
this.
song for a minute.
Don't.
It's the only way I can do it.
Fuck.
So
I mean, I
she
could just
just
grapple her.
she leaves the door with your foot sticking into it and goes about her business, and is instructing the young girl Serena in the healing arts.
Perhaps one of us should stay here to keep an eye on her, and the rest should get the authorities.
To tell them what exactly?
Well, to tell them that she's practicing in her house. I mean, she's turning people into golems. She's creating undead.
No golem.
Is that frowned upon?
I'm assuming because they've already killed a woman for being a werewolf, that, well, this is a bit worse.
But she is very valuable.
And so were the Viduvas, and they killed them. Well, they killed one of them almost immediately.
From
Fancy only
from
understands Silas's rationale.
from the village square, you hear the clang of a handbell. As you maneuver yourself through the streets to see the source of the noise a little bit more clearly, you can see a stout, portly man with a blue coat and pale trousers, flanked by a lanky teenage boy staring off into space. They both stand on a small platform at the center of town, and the townsfolk immediately stop what they're doing, and a large crowd quickly gathers. The man begins, "Oi, oi, oi! The following is a decree from the most distinguished and generous Burgomaster Randovich, to which we are all indebted in one form or another. The Burgomaster makes it known that the following persons ought to report to his residence as soon as possible. Uh, the visitors known as Silas, Chove, Space Bear, Fancy, and Everett. These persons are not suspected of being charlatans, burglars, vagabonds, or instigators. You are to draw no conclusions. And by now you are sure that the entire town is staring at you. Let it also be known that, Oleg, it is your turn to light the village lamps tonight." And a single disembodied groan rises from the back of the crowd, oozing with disappointment. "That is all." And after the crier leaves, the crowd slowly disperses naturally as speculations begin to spread like wildfire.
Think they mean us?
Yep.
Sounds like it.
Oh. No chance that there's another group with the same names?
Maybe, but
I think Fancy is a
Oh.
charlatan. Let's go. We'll just do it. We'll take care of it. We'll think
Yeah.
on, the fly.
We had to leave. And Sylvia. All right, let's go. Burgomasters.
Yes.
All right. So you head to the Burgomaster's estate. The Burgomaster's home, of course, is quite large compared to the other homes within the village, and leaves little doubt as to who controls the purse strings around here. In front of the house on the road, there is an elegant round-topped wagon that is commonly used by the Vistani, adorned with bright colors and images of red roses. As you approach the door, you are welcomed into the home by a stoic servant that leads you into the abode.
We act like we remember the place.
Is that what you're telling me? You act like you
No,
remember it? Or?
Yeah, I'm sort of mumbling to whoever's closest. Act like we know where we are. Everett's got no clue.
So the furniture is adorned with the many flourishes that you remember from your previous visit. Rich, deep, vibrant colors, and the faint scent of spices and well-oiled leather. There's a large round table covered in a black velvet cloth that dominates the parlor. At the far end sits a comely middle-aged woman dressed in bright colors. As you enter, she pulls a deck of lacquered cards from her gown and, spreading them in a graceful flourish, bids you to sit. Behind her, a rotund man in fine clothing stares out the window, impatiently chewing on his thumbnail. That, of course, is the burgomaster. The burgomaster welcomes you to your home and says, "This is a Vistani seer in my employ named Sybil. At my request, she performed a reading for me earlier and foresaw something ominous and frankly unusual. Among other interesting portents, she mentioned you all by name."
Okay.
Now, all the while he's talking, Sybil shuffles cards in a single hand, stopping every once in a while to flip one face up onto the table.
Oh, is this another reading?
Ivan recants the highlights of Sybil's reading in nervous tones and speaks of an army of the dead, a delicate powder box, a beautiful yet powerful woman. But he doesn't know what it all means. And Sybil, at that point, speaks up and says that she believes she can provide more accurate information by performing a group reading. And she asks if you would be willing to participate.
Sybil?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we have no other choice. Might as well take whatever info we can get.
Fancy has no comment. But sure, we'll trust Sybil.
Okay. Sybil deftly pockets her Taraka deck and withdraws a fist-sized sphere of crystal from what seems to be the same pocket in a single fluid motion. She sets the crystal orb on the table before her atop a silver stand. "There is no need for caution. Close your eyes and clear your thoughts." And after a few moments, you close your eyes and you begin to concentrate and receive a vision. As your eyes close, a feeling of restful warmth washes over you. From seemingly nowhere, you hear the delicate plucking of a harpsichord, and images of objects fade slowly into view. Eventually, you find yourselves in a lavish parlor in a large, thoughtfully decorated manor. A roaring fire crackles in the enormous hearth. Windows span one wall of the room, flooding light out onto the dramatic terrace overlooking the night-shrouded valley below. You recognize this room. This is the ballroom from the Falanescu Manor. In your vision, you can see a young girl in a white dress is facing the windows, sitting and playing a large keyed instrument.
That was that room on the first floor, right?
She kind of looks
It
like
was.
Natalie
The
Portman.
Right.
crushed instruments. Shattered instruments. Natalie Portman.
The room is very large. You find yourselves here without your weapons, armor, or spell books, or anything. You're dressed in formal attire for a social event of some status. Puffy sleeves are apparently in fashion for men, and ladies are in formal dresses. Bright lights fill the room from a roaring fire and a multitude of candles spread about. The delicate
Are there any
plucking.
musical instruments?
I was just saying, the delicate plucking of a harpsichord playing a haunting, childlike melody.
Recognize the girl playing.
What's that?
We recognize the girl that's playing.
You can't see
Isabella?
her face. The girl wears a lovely white dress and is playing a harpsichord with her back to you. She is quite skilled in performing a fast-paced waltz.
Anybody dancing?
Yes.
Who is the, I guess you'd say the concierge or the leader of activities for the party?
It's hard to focus in the vision, so why don't you go ahead and make a Constitution save to see if you can focus during the vision.
Can I use a inspiration to give myself advantage?
You'll also get four for being. You'll also get a +4 for being near me.
What do you have inspiration for?
Being a bard, I have to check and make sure that that works.
Trying to inspire himself. I think only one class can. I think only one subclass can inspire themselves though.
There's a very attractive aroma of cinnamon clove spice cider in the air beneath the other smells.
Everett is absolutely mesmerized by this vision.
I'm just trying to look quick.
Yeah. It says other than yourself. I don't think you can inspire yourself.
All right, fine. So it's just a concept.
But wait, it's a saving throw, right?
Yeah. See, I add a +4 to it.
Well, I was about to ask if one of my cards is like a saving throw. Like my card is like an add a d10. Do I have to play it for myself, or can I give it to Fancy for the?
You could give it to Fancy.
Yeah, you
Definitely.
can add a. Yeah, let me play. Yeah, if you're making a saving throw, you can add a 1d10.
All right.
Add a 1d10.
So you're unable to focus enough through the confusion of the vision into identifying whoever the servants might be.
Screw it, I tried.
So this is a vision. There isn't any
Right.
way for me to position myself. in the vision so I can see?
Oh no, absolutely. You can freely. This is VR interactive. You can totally move around it.
All right, I want to go next to the little girl playing the harpsichord.
Okay. As you approach, the girl turns toward you, revealing that her chest and arms are riddled with open sores, and the left side of her face is almost entirely rotted away. The sight is grotesque and shocking. And it takes you aback for a moment. But despite
Yeah.
her hideous disfigurement, she is quite friendly and greets you in an innocent voice.
Are you Isabella?
Yes. Her mother's name is Glovia and her father is Lucian, and she points to each in turn in a portrait, a large family portrait on the wall. Centered in the picture is Glovia Falinescu resting her hand on the shoulder of a young girl who looks identical to the young girl playing the harpsichord, aka Isabella, minus the disfiguring sores and rot.
Play beautifully. Who taught you to play? It is really
Her
trying to put it
her
together.
father taught her. Her father is a very talented man. He makes things like toys and tools that are used to fix people. Mom is also very smart and can fix people too. The same way that my father fixes toys, she fixes people.
Has she tried to fix you?
She has, but it must be very bad because it makes mommy very sad and daddy very angry. Mother can't fix me without the help from the pretty lady.
Who's the pretty lady?
She's working with mommy.
Her name's Serena.
No,
What does the pretty lady look like? Like hair color, like eye color, tiefling, human.
She describes
My
a
God.
a beautiful woman without me getting mired down in the exact details of what makes any particular woman beautiful. She gives you a description, but it's all rather vague. It's all, just very beautiful. She's not necessarily super descriptive with her vocabulary.
I'm gonna throw two names out there
She
just for
knows
fun.
the pretty lady wants something from her mother.
Is her name Tatiana?
She shrugs. She doesn't know.
I was wondering was either that or Irina. The pretty lady wants something from your mother.
Yes.
Know what she wants?
Nope.
Know where it is?
Nope.
You play very well, though. She's still playing?
She is.
Does this mean we should? I look back at the. I can't. We're in our.
There's a couple of other specific features in the room that I would be remiss not to specifically mention in turn. There's a marble bust of a man on a thick pedestal, name inscribed on its base. Um, you can see the name Lord Strahd von Zarvich etched on the placard on the base. On the center table of the room, there is a delicate pair of glasses. These glasses sport amber lenses with slender slivers of green glass resembling vertical pupils of a serpent's eyes. There are 3 doors that exit the room. And dozens of different dolls, puppets, and toy soldiers are also placed about the room. Some of them are clockwork toys and walk around the room. Others are dolls with features that move like blinking eyes or waving hands, and a few are marionette puppets.
We were up in the theater.
There is a writing table with an open book on it, and a tray of crystal cups filled with warm cider.
In our trance, can I drink one? Doable?
Yes.
I will
Isabella
drink one.
says it's that her mom set out the cider for her guests and invites everyone to partake. It's good for you, she says.
Oh boy.
I will not drink that.
Can I change? Well, so I'm gonna start. One of you guys better stop me. 'Cause
Anyone
This
who
is just like,
anyone who drinks
sorry.
the cider is overcome with warm feelings and thoughts of comfort and home.
Good. You guys want a sip?
No
Fancy,
pass.
Fancy's gonna drink it and then play a song.
You know, you got to match the harpsichord. A two-handed harpsichord. Oh, Isabella's playing.
Well, are there spoons? Fancy could pretty much play anything.
Now, I did mention there was a writing table with an open book on it. If someone wants to make a investigation check to focus during the vision, they could maybe read what's on the pages.
I would love to try.
Who has the highest investigation?
Not me.
Not me.
+4.
All right, you
Please.
should do it.
I have a -1.
I have a 0.
I have a 0.
It's -1.
All right, let's see. All right, good enough. You only need an 11 to focus. So congratulations. I will show you what you were able to find here on the book.
Can somebody summarize? I seriously can't read that, even zoomed
It's
in.
really hard to read.
Mental.
You want me to run through it real quick? Here, I got it for you.
All right.
So this is Glovia's journal. Reading. Isabella will not have died because of my failings. I must find a way to bring her back to me. Lucian's grief is getting in the way. He drinks incessantly. He cannot see the big picture. I'm not sure what to do about him, but he will not stop me. Another failed attempt. I think there is a greater force at work here. Something is subverting my efforts. Lucian objects to my methods. I will kill him tonight. The Golem studies have yielded nothing, save a method of resolve for Lucian. There are days I miss him, but he was blind. Now at least he is useful. Some success today, but the results are morbid. They are not suitable for my darling, though they are useful for fetching more specimens. Today I have finally found the answer, or rather, she has found me, and she knows far more than I do, and has promised to help me. She says she can bring Isabella back, but it will require a host. She asks only that I bring her a particular box. I'm not sure why she needs it, and I don't care as long as she is true. I have no choice. This box eludes me. Alina and Laszlo will help, though he can be careless. Serena will be perfect. She is exactly the correct age. Alina has killed Laszlo, deservedly so, no doubt. I can't find her, though. In her stead, I have empowered Laszlo to help me find the box. Laszlo has found it, I'm sure. He will pay dearly for delaying my efforts. I fear Laszlo will betray me to the village. I may have to advance my plans.
That's deep.
Yes.
Well, when you lose a child, you go off the deep end.
Ooh, all right.
This was a bit more than the deep end.
Everett's crying.
At this point, Isabella skips over to a table upon which there is a silver box. As she opens it, golden light spills out. She reaches in and pulls out a simple wooden box. The source of the light shows it to you. Just as you are able to focus on the object to discern what it is, the serenity of the moment shatters as a figure comes crashing through the window. Thick strings of wispy ether are attached to his arms and legs, similar to those of a marionette. He snatches the wooden box from Isabella and with a backhanded swing of a lumber axe strikes the girl's head from her shoulders without so much as a glance.
Shit.
Bring it
The
to me,
fuck?
Laszlo, a voice booms from overhead. Seeming to snarl at the voice, the creature gathers his strings together and with a single sweep of his axe severs them cleanly. Looking at you, he issues a hissing growl and leaps through the window and out into the cold night.
Damn.
The hell
What?
just happened?
What?
Well, that escalated quickly.
The loud yell of the burgomaster slaps you back to reality. Finally regaining control of your body, you return to see him yelling out the window. A dark figure is chasing one of the villagers down the street. Its head is cocked strangely to one side. Screams are coming from all parts of the village as the burgomaster turns to you and yells, "Snap out of it! We're under attack!" And with that, that is where we will leave off for this week.
What the hell?
Fucking cliffhanger.
Damn.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that timed out perfectly.
No
You
kidding.
think that's
What a week to miss. Jesus.
I don't know, right?
Well,
We definitely went all around the whole fucking.
that's
Well then.
what,
It's like, this isn't bad. This is okay. No. Okay. Oh, God. Why? Why? Like, just progressively worse and worse.
that was a fun one. Thank you all very much. We had another one. We got it recorded for the few of us who couldn't make it this week, so hopefully they'll be able to listen during the week and pick up right where we left off. And with the village of Erasnu now under attack, it is some hours have gone by, but I can't remember how many hours. So I'll worry about that. I'll make that part of my homework during the week. But until then, you all have yourselves a great week, and thanks for turning out another great session on a Monday night. And enjoy the week. Be safe out there, and we will see you next Monday.
Awesome.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Thank you.
I've done my work.
Your work here is complete.
All right. Take
All
care
right.
then.
All right,
Auf
everybody.
Wiedersehen.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one.
Bye.